Good morning. How the devil are you? Yes, it's me, Jamie. I'm back after my 3-week hiatus. It's great to be back. How the devil are you today? How's your weekend been so far? Well, you know what day it is. It's Sunday. It's not 10 o'clock. It's the new summertime. It's 9:30 we start for the next 7 months. So it's time for the famous Foxes Aftermath show, run by the fans, for the fans. Your opinion matters. Get those comments in. Come on, you Foxes. Let's get going. Come on.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. Are you ready for the show? Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everards, Pukka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Riders, Hollogram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, Hope Against Cancer, and Newby Co estate agents. We want your views, we want your comments, so join us live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Morning, everyone. I hope you're well. I hope you're good. Are you glad to see me? Are you glad to see this face for radio back after 3 weeks because of work? Let's just get a few hellos in. Dara, morning. How are you? Gray, hope this is not too early for you in the morning, being hungover every Sunday morning. Hayden, hope you're well. Ball Gray, hope you're well. Yes, morning. Pal, how are you? Yes, Ross, I'm back. I have a sneaky feeling we are going to win today, no matter what we put the team out. Ross, I'm sort of with you on that. I think we're either going to get absolutely hammered or we're going to sneak a 1-0 win. That's my feeling. I'm not 100% sure which way it's going to be, but I've got that feeling. Morning, Adrian. How are you? Morning, Liam. Morning, boss. Cheers, pal. Like that. Andy Medhurst. Been a while since I've seen you last morning. Darryl, how are you, pal? We're on our way. We'll talk about the Roma game in a minute. A 2-0 win. We'll talk about score predictions in a minute. Please like and share this. I've started early. I'm not sure how many people know I've started early this week, but please, just if you're watching on Facebook, hit that like button, share it for me. If you're watching on Twitter, do the same thing. If you're watching on YouTube, do the same thing. Just share it. I'm not sure how many people know I've started this early. It's my summer hours. Just please hit that like. That's all I'm asking. Adrian went for a 2-0. We'll do score predictions in a minute. Where we go. Hayden's gone for where we are. Sorry, here we are. Don't think I was going to be up this time. Had far too many drinks and hungover and tired. Well, Hayden, you're in good company because Gray Richardson will be exactly the same as you. Andy Medhurst, Thursday is more important. Yes, Thursday is more important. Susan Elliott. Morning, Susan. How are you? Morning, all Foxes. Come on, you Blues. Yes. Top of the morning to you, Mark. Yes, top of the morning, definitely. Gray, going to test the players today ahead of Thursday. Is it though, Gray? Are we really going to test the players? How many changes will he make? How many people do you think he will make? Andy Medhurst, Thursday, yes, is more important. Anthony, morning, how the devil are you? Gray Richardson, rest, not test. You need the rest after last night's drinking session, I bet. Fearless Fox, we are going to get pummeled today. Like I said to you, Fearless Fox, it's either going to be right hammering or Leicester are going to sneak a 1-0 win. That's the Foxes of old. That's how I think we're going to do today. Kenny, potential penalty takers for... Oh, let's not go that far, Kenny. I couldn't stand that. Extra time and then penalty takers. It all depends on the team power, doesn't it? Nazam, sneaky little 1-0 win. Yes. Morning, Jay. I don't know who that is, but you're welcome. Not many people call me JP, but somebody, I'm not sure exactly who that is. Good morning. Kane has a half day. Big stat for you. Big stat for you. Kenny Gibbons. Adrian Marlowe, sorry. No penalties answering Kenny Gibbons. Morning, Christopher. How the devil are you? Good morning. Hoping Kane's having an off day. Do you know the stat? Oh, Nazim's beat me to it. Here we go. The past 2 games, Spurs haven't scored a goal. They haven't even had a shot on target as well. There we go. That is a stat for you, a stat and a half. Maybe 6 or 7 changes, Andy. Yes, I think. What 6 or 7 changes do you think? Chris has just hit the link, so I'm going to bring him on in 1 minute. So morning, Chris, just bear with me. Mirko, my Dutch Fox, how the devil are you? I hope you're well. Dave Felstead, my London Fox, I hope you're well down there, down in down south, compared to me anyway, compared to most of us. Kane will score that only goal, Nazim. I hope Kane doesn't score because he likes scoring lots of goals. Gray's quick link as well. Bear with me, Gray. I'll be with you in a second, pal, as well. Jack, I think that's Jack Marson. How the devil are you? He's on the bus. Draw today, he says ball Gray. Liam West, do you reckon he will make? Yes. Well, on that question, I'm going to bring Chris in on that question, and I'll also bring Gray in at the same time. Hopefully, Gray's not too hungover. Morning, Gray. How are you?
Mate, I'm perfectly fine, mate. I don't like this slander about drink and everything on a Sunday morning.
Yeah, but I know you too well, though, pal. Oh, sorry, it used to be a Saturday morning, didn't it? Not a Sunday morning. Right, Chris. Liam just asked, do you think there'll be many changes? And Chris, what changes do you think there will be?
Yeah, I think there's going to be quite a few changes because we're going to be saving people for Thursday. I think Vardy probably be benched. Daka will start. I think.
Oh, do you think Daka over Nacho then? Because I think it will be Nacho. You really think it will be that way round, do you?
I think Daka will start. Yeah.
Any particular reason why you prefer Daka to Nacho there, Chris? Because a lot of people...
I wouldn't say I prefer him. I just think that I think he would be the person to sub because, again, we potentially need Nacho for Thursday. Because I don't think Vardy's going to play the whole game again. So potentially we need someone to sub him maybe at 60 minutes, 70 minutes. And I think Nacho will probably be the preferred choice. So that's why I think Daka potentially be up front.
Yeah. Morning, Jason. How are you, pal? Leicester to win 2-3 with us scoring twice. I can't bear that. The last game, Gray, was a nightmare, wasn't it? We had it, didn't we? With 2 minutes, I think it was like less than a minute and a half or 2 minutes that, Gray, that we thought we were going to get 3 points off them. It lost me 20 quid that day to me, mate. So come on then, Gray. What do you think? Team changes or how many do you think and what do you think the team will be, pal?
It's going to be wholesale changes today. Thursday is our game of the season, really. We're safe for another year. What happens today is irrelevant. So if my mother-in-law is watching, who's a Spuds fan, today we're playing our young guns. So, we're still in Europa. Spurs, right. Man United, everyone out. So it doesn't really matter. Big game Thursday.
There's 5 British teams in the semi-finals of all 3 of the 5 out of the 8 teams. Sorry, 5 out of the... How many teams is there? I've lost.
No, it's 4.
4, 8, 12. 5 out of the 3 competitions. I forgot. I couldn't count to 12 then for a minute. 5 out of the 12 in the semi-finals are British teams. That's pretty good for British football. But like Gray just said, there's no Man U, there's no Spurs. They've all been blown away by other clubs. So it's nice. And do you agree, Chris, that what Gray said, Thursday is it for us this year? It's the 100%. Biggest game of the season.
100%, because let's face it, we're not going to make Europe in the Premier League spaces now. So it's a case of we have to win this competition to get into Europa. And I honestly believe we can do it. I think if we play like we played on Thursday, it's going to be a bit tricky because it's at Roma. But at the same time, if we play the same way we played last week, I think we can definitely nick it.
Yeah. Chris, it's been a while.
I'm thrilled they're relegated. I am thrilled.
Yeah, I bet some of your friends are not that happy though, are they, mate?
What friends?
I bet some of your radio listeners are not that happy.
No, I mean, to be fair, the people that listen to my radio show are not posh fans anyway. They're Man U fans, Arsenal fans, Liverpool fans. So
they're not posh. You call them all common then, your fans? Are they all common?
Yeah, very much so. Yes, very much. Very catering to the common man.
Did Andy Meadows just said what a great atmosphere it was on Thursday? Yes, we need that. We need that not just on European nights. We need it to be every single night, don't we, Gray? Every single night, every single game. We need it to be like that, don't we? It sounded pretty good on the TV.
Did sound very good. I'm just going to say, since I've had this shirt, we haven't lost. So the games that I've watched, we've not lost wearing this. So it'll be washed and dried for Thursday.
God, at least I'm glad you didn't say pants then, Gray, because I'd have dreaded to see you in that. That would have been an absolutely nightmare. But so, Chris, let's just go. Well, both of you together. Let's just go. Ross has just joined. He's just messing about. Ross will come on in a minute. Chris and Gray, let's see if we can agree on what team we're going to play today. Casper's bound to be in today, isn't he? Casper's bound to be number 1 today, isn't he?
Yeah.
Who do you think is going to be? Is it going to be JJ? Do you think will be playing today?
No.
At fullback. No. Who do you think?
Thomas.
No, on the right side.
Oh, you didn't say that.
Well, I thought you'd have known. I meant.
No, he can play right or left back.
I've lost JJ. So we're going for JJ there. We're going for JJ at fullback, yeah? So do you think then Thomas will be the other fullback instead of, because Castagna's injured? Has anybody heard what Castagna's wrong? Is it his shoulder or is it his head injury from the...
I don't know. He went off. He looked fuzzy, didn't he, when he went off? He
didn't look happy, did he? He didn't look happy at all.
I think he might have had a concussion.
So he won't be available for today then.
Let's play safe than sorry, aren't we, instead of playing him. So we're going for Casper in goal, JJ and Luke Thomas.
Yeah.
And then I presume it's going to be...
Big Dan.
SOYUNCU.
Yeah. Big Dan. Big Dan has I don't think he's let us down, has he? Big Dan's not let us down at all, I don't think.
No.
And with him then, we're going to be playing Cags, aren't we? I would have thought.
Yeah.
Right, I'm just trying to find Cags here. So, yeah, Cags. So it's going to be the back four, as we say. I can't see Evans or Fofana play. Can you really? Neither of them two.
No.
And then, we need to. Like you say, it's the biggest one. And then Papi Mendy is going to be playing, isn't he? He's bound
100%.
100%.
It's such a shame that he can't play in the Europa football. Yeah, that he decided not to. Then you've got the midfield. What are you going to play in the midfield? Because I think Yuri needs a rest. I really think Yuri needs the rest. He's not playing up to his high standards he set himself, has he?
No, he looks exhausted, to be fair. So it'd be a good game. It'd be a good game and a good idea to rest him for. And bring some of the younger ones in if we can.
Yeah, I'm just going to bring Mark in because my next question is Mark. Morning, Mark. Have the W, pal. Long time no see.
Good morning, guys.
Morning, Mark.
We've done the defence. We're on the midfield now. We're just talking about Tillemans and whether he needs a rest or not. But as you've just popped up, do you think Maddison should play today?
If we want to win, yes, but he won't. He'll be rested.
But in that case, then, who do you think will come in for Tillemans and Maddison? If you think both or either one of them's going to, who do you think might come in for them?
I'd play Tillemans because I wouldn't play him Thursday night.
Ooh, controversial. That is.
To be fair, I kind of agree that he shouldn't play Thursday because he has seriously been below par these past few games.
Yes, he has, isn't he?
So I kind of agree that Tillemans probably shouldn't play on Thursday or benched at least.
Yeah.
I think he'd be on the bench Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
I'd play him today. And, I mean, if he wants a shop window to play in, well, against Spurs, it's the shop window, isn't it?
Right, Ethan's just put, here's a good point. Perez. Would you play Perez today? Would you start Perez?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would as well. But who would you play him for? What position would you play him? Would you play him, as like Terry Payne's just said, Harvey Barnes? Oh, sorry, play Hamza Thursday. Sorry, wrong question. Would you? Sorry, I thought it said Barnes then. Would you play him instead of Barnes and might play Barnes Thursday night?
Yeah,
I'd actually
Chris,
put Perez. I'd actually put Perez instead of KDH because I think KDH definitely need him on Thursday. So I'd actually play Perez instead of him.
Would you? Ooh, but I think KDH gives you that energy in the middle of midfield that we lose out with Tillemans and Maddison. Do you agree, Gray?
Yeah, definitely. He's like me back in the day, just runs for everything.
You never used to run to the bar on a Friday night, that's for certain. You used to go to the toilet when it was your round. So, Mark, would you agree with Chris about dropping KDH or would you play him?
No, I've got a feeling it will be a really strict team today. And the thing is, I think today the players he's going to play, I'll be more up for it because they've got points to prove. It would be if we put the team out that's going to start on Thursday night. I've got more hope today of us beating Tottenham than I would if we'd have played the team that played on Thursday night. I really am.
Yeah.
It's just like Hayden's comment. That I completely agree with.
Yeah, it's like Andy Medhurst has said. It's nice to have these choices.
100%.
instead of being forced to play a team, it's nice to have the choices. What does Hayden say? This one, Chris. Perez instead of KDH, because he does. I think he's right. Yeah, Perez. And when Perez comes on, he's not done. He's done nothing wrong, has he? He's done quite well. So, yeah, give him a run. He's got fresh legs, hasn't he, lads? He's got fresh legs. He can come on and do a job.
Came on, turned the game round, didn't he? The other weeks.
100%.
He did.
Yeah.
He
Set
did.
the winner up. You know, you got to give the lad credit where it's due, but I think he's had. I do think he's had too many chances and not stepped up to the mark when needed.
There's a question from Ben.
I agree Samara should play.
Yeah, I reckon he'll play in Mendy and Summers holding midfields and Perez in the number 10 role. Ooh, controversial.
Samari's out though, really.
No, he's not. No, he's back.
He's back.
He's back.
Is he? Oh,
Yeah,
I read
Samari is.
I read somewhere in the week that he was still out. He was still out. But
I think it was personal reasons with Samari, wasn't it?
yes, quite possibly, Mark. Yeah.
I think so. Yes, I think so. Right, I'm waiting for Ross to come back on, but he's sort of vanished. But somebody's come on that's on the bus. Oh, it's Reedy. Reedy's come on. Let's have a quick. Oh, he's added himself, the cheeky sod.
Right,
Jamie,
Jamie, I'm going to go. So see you later, everyone.
All right, then, great. Thanks for joining us, pal.
Cheers. See you later.
See you later, Peter. Let's get rid of Gray. Oh, Gray's gone. Good. Peace and quiet now. Reedy, how the devil are you?
I said, people have to chop away because
I'm good, how are you?
What's it like on the bus, pal? It sounds a bit noisy.
Around here it is, but not really. Not everywhere else. It's quite quiet on the bus, to be honest today.
They've all started talking while you're there.
I'll be on.
How are you, hashtag? How are you good, pal?
He said you're right.
Show me bad head. Look at me bad head.
Oh, is that you drunk again, watching the Rangers game later?
Yeah, he said yeah.
Right, really? That's nice to see hashtag live for once instead of on his normal position I see him in. So what do you think today then, Reedy?
We're probably going to put our completely different side from Thursday night, I think. Even she's my goal start. To be honest, I could see Vardy start. I don't know why, but I could see him start for some reason.
What, today?
I don't think he should, but I could see him. I don't know why. I could see him start. I don't know why. I think he'll be the only one that I think would start.
Morning, Sean. How are you, pal? I don't think he will start. I think he'll be on the bench, really, to be honest. Mark, Chris, do you agree? Vardy on the bench?
I think he'll get 20 minutes just to get
20 minutes.
A bit of time on the pitch, but I don't think he'll risk him with his knee or anything like that.
Tell hashtag John. Sean Culpin says behave on the bus. Nice haircut.
John, you said behave on the bus.
Don't swear. No swearing. No swearing. Hashtag. No swearing. So, Reedy, what's the view on the bus then? Which one are you on? The one from Loughborough, are you?
No, one from Colville.
Oh, that's close. Nearly there. What's the view on the bus? Does everyone think? Yeah. So I take it by that everyone's just banging on for Thursday night, and this is sort of a dead rubber game at the minute.
I think so. I've said that. I think today's more about just making sure we don't lose on that field.
Reedy, are you allowed to stand up and walk up and down the bus?
Maybe.
No, I don't want you to do anything. I just want you to ask people what they think the scores are. That's all I want you to do while you're on the bus. No singing, no dancing.
See the genuine fear in his eyes just then.
Yeah, he was. I've asked him this before and he's always said no to me. All I want you to do is ask people score. Just stand up and ask them the score. That's all, Reedy. I want live predictions travelling to Spurs. Come on. I want live
What's
predictions.
the score going to be?
I reckon Tottenham will beat us.
Ooh.
We're going to put
Score prediction.
1-1. 2-2.
2-2. She's gone for the Desmond.
2-1, Leicester. Score
Score prediction.
Hey?
Score prediction.
2-2.
2-2. Another one's going for the Desmond. Another one. Hey, if you're is oh, he's gone. Yeah, if you're on that bus, is Alan Meesham Fox on there? Alan Meesham Bennett on there?
Yeah.
Is it? Put him on. Go and get him. Put him on. I haven't seen him in ages. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, Chris Mark. You just have to run fire.
That's all right.
Go to the toilet. I'm just waiting to see if Alan's on there. I haven't seen Alan in ages. Are we, Alan?
Hey.
How's it going?
Jamie.
How are you, mate?
He says, how are you? Marty knows you.
How's it going? You're live. You're live on Leicester Fan TV. Ask him what the score's going to be, Reader.
What's the score?
2-1. 2-1 to us.
2-1 to us. And ask him how he's feeling, Reedy. Reedy, ask him how he's feeling.
How are you feeling? He said, how are you feeling? Dodgy knee, but not too bad.
Dodgy knee. You can have a pair of crutches to get to the ground or rest on Reedy's shoulder.
So you can rest on my shoulder if you need to.
Right, Reedy. All right, Reedy, I'll speak to you later, pal.
See you in a bit.
See you later. There's Reedy live from the bus. Reedy live from the bus. Well, just you three. Come on then, Chris. What's your score prediction today? Oh, Ross is here now. Ross is here. Ross has finally decided to join us. All I was saying was his ceiling.
Yeah, he's good. Today, man. Well, you know what? It reminds me, I put a comment earlier, you put it all about, it's got the Man City 5-2 feeling, meaning, I remember when we were on this show, you, me, Felipe, I think that was on, others about why people were slaughtering Daniel Amati being at centre-back and Mendy being in and all that stuff, and then what happened? We won 5-2. I'm not saying we're going to win 5-2 today, I'm just saying it's got that feeling that everyone's down in it because we're playing Roma on Thursday, playing the weekend side today. But you'd be surprised on what Leicester can do. Obviously, let's be honest. Tomorrow, obviously, we won't be on tomorrow's show with Phil. But 6 years ago tomorrow, well, since we did the unthinkable.
Yeah, 6 years ago.
It was a bank holiday. And it was
6 years ago today, Ross. We played Man U and drew 1-1.
That is true. And obviously, also with tomorrow. It's a bank. Remember, it was a bank holiday when we won the league, and it's a bank holiday tomorrow.
Well, we're not going to win the league today, though, or tomorrow. Mark, come on, Mark. What's your score prediction for today, then, and how do you see it going?
I'm going to say we're going to win 2-1 with Jonathan Moss being the referee. Then Harry Kane's going to score one. But I think we'll have a goal from Daka today, and I think we'll have one from Mendy.
Magic Mendy. He's only ever scored one goal in. Two for Leon or Nice. Hashtag Magic Mendy. Let's get it right. Come on, everyone in the comments, put your score predictions in. That's what we're asking for now. Mark, you went for what? 2-1, did you just say then?
2-1 to us, yeah.
What, we're going to go 1-0 down and then come back, or we're going to what? What we're going to do?
I think it'll be 1-1. I think we'll score first, then Kane will score, and then we'll get one in the second half.
I
think Hayden will still be on the pop a bit because he's gone 6-1.
I tell you what, what the odds would be if that happened, like an actual correct score.
Mark Gatwood's asked what score. The score depends on what referee turns up. 4 minutes becomes 10 the last time. Yes. Come on then, Chris. What do you think the score prediction is going to be? Mick Hewitt's gone for a 3-1 Spurs. Ooh, 3-1 Spurs. I could see it being that.
I've actually got 2 football sheets for charity this weekend, and I've actually seen the Leicester games on both of them. And I literally put 1-1 and 0-0. I think because I generally think it will be not a high-scoring game, and as you said, Spurs haven't been scoring as much lately, so I generally think it will be a draw. And so yeah, I've gone 1-1 and 0-0.
Oh, you've hit it there when you said they haven't scored because you know what's going to happen today.
Oh, like I said earlier, Ross. In the last 2 games, they haven't scored a goal. They haven't had a shot on target at all against Brighton and who was the other one? Palace, was it? I can't remember.
Anyone that wants to like break them records or like end their goal droughts or stuff, they all come and play Leicester because it happens every time. So if there's a goal, we know all that.
We're talking about John Moss. This is probably the last time we'll see him because he's retiring now, isn't he? On the pitch, anyway. On the pitch.
I don't know who's worse, John Moss or the ref on Thursday. So
European referees.
John Moss is much worse. He's got a
different standard.
To be fair, can you remember the Europa League match back when we had no fans and that woman referee?
Stephanie something her name was.
Yeah, she was actually one of the best referees we've ever had in Europe.
Susan Elliott's gone for a 2-1 Leicester. Hold on, Ross. Maz has gone for a Desmond. Well, no one needs to ask what score I'm going for, so Maz is going for that. Hayden says it was Brighton and Brentford. Oh, I got it totally arse about face, didn't I? But right. Wow. Go on then, Ross.
So I'm going to put my prediction in now, and I'm going to make my TikTok about it. I reckon...
TikTok.
Anyway, so I'm going to say 2-0. I think it'll be like the game when we beat them back 2-0 back in December a year and a half. I just think, we've got nothing to lose. In a way, we've got nothing to play for. In a way, there's no pressure. The last two.
We have, because we can obviously make sure that Spurs don't get Europe.
That's true.
And also, every position we finish higher is extra £2 million in the pot.
And not only that as well, that's a good thing. But these last two seasons, there's been so much pressure on us getting that top four, winning these games. In a way, the pressure's slightly off a bit. I'm not saying it's completely off.
Yeah.
It's slightly off in a way, preparing for Rome on Thursday. So,
right, Ross, you've mentioned Roma. Your score prediction today.
Your score prediction today will be 2-0 Leicester. I'm going to shoot anyway because I'm going back to work in a sec. 2-0 Leicester. And obviously, we're going to win. And then we're going to win £100. Robin won me 20 quid yesterday, so let's hope Leicester do it today. Well, 100. So.
All right then, Ross, you get back to work and we'll speak to you later, pal. See you later. Adios, mate. Tom Ogg has gone for a 1-0. Mark Gatwood's gone for a 2-1. Roma then. What do we think Roma's got? Right, like we said earlier, this is the biggest game of the season. Somebody said to me earlier on the comments, name your 5 penalty takers. I don't want to even think about that. Surely not, Mark. Do you? You don't want to think about penalties just yet, do you?
It won't go penalties. It's shit or bust, isn't it? We've got to go all guns blazing, and what happens is what happens. But I can't see it going to penalties. We'll either get thumped or we'll win. It's not. You can't afford to be cagey, can you? You know what I mean? I don't think the players would want it to go anywhere near extra time or penalties.
Tom's confident. 2-1 win in Roma.
Does it go to extra time? Was it just
extra time and then penalties?
Extra time and penalties. Yeah.
The
away goal rule doesn't count.
No. Chris, your thoughts on the Roma game? We do not want penalties. So Mark Gatwood says no. We do not want penalties.
Although let's face it though, over the past few years, we've actually been much better at penalties than we were. We used to have a terrible record at penalties.
I'd be in a box if that's the case. I don't think.
So would I. I wouldn't want penalties. No, I couldn't stand that at all. But Nick Moore's just asked. Hold on, Chris. Nick Moore's just asked. We have to go for it right from the start. Chucking Hamza for a bit of bite. Do you think that's right?
It's probably right, but I can't see it happening.
Yeah, Chris, what do you think?
I think again he'll go a 4-3-3 because we need to push more than anything. And the only thing I really, really don't get is the partnership. Well, I would say partnership, but it was a bit of a partnership last season that we had was Vardy and Nacho up front. Why?
Don't get me going on 2 up top, Chris. Don't get me going. No.
Why is he not doing it?
He won't. He's stubborn.
Because correct, Mark. We played 2 up top last year because Barnes got injured, didn't he? And it was the only way you could fit him in. Barnes is not playing that well. He might as well be injured at the minute, I think, to play 2 up top. He could drop him and play 2 up top. We'll just have to wait and see. We really do. We really will. It's going to be a nerve-wracking performance.
Rogers, if you're watching this, put Nacho and Vardy up front.
Do you really think Brendan's going to be watching this? He's got more important things to do.
It's always worth a shout.
How many times on this show and every other show have we said, put 2 up top, put 2 up top, put 2 up top? It's not going to happen. He just won't do it. That's not his style.
Adam Tucker said, we'll beat Spurs today with Vardy starting. I hope we beat Spurs, but I can't see Vardy starting.
He won't start.
Not 2 games. I think he'll be on the bench. Yes, he'll be in the squad, Adam. I'm unsure he'll start because
He'll get a run out.
if he gets injured.
20. He'll get the last 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Adam's saying agree. Yeah. So,
Which,
right.
in my
Carmen,
opinion,
how are you?
is wrong, but because I think you should start him, get a good, say maybe 2-0 up, then take him off. But that's my opinion.
But like that's sort of contradicting yourself a little bit, Chris, because you said Thursday is the biggest game of the season.
It is.
So you need your strongest team for then, and I think I understand where you're coming from. Start him, and if we get a 2-0 lead, but I think we should. I think he should be on the bench, and if we're 1-0 down, then bring him on. But I don't think we ought to start him. I'm not. It's a tough one, but I don't think we should start him. To be honest, I really don't.
I think if we do start him, though, he'll only do first half.
But that's sort of, yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know. If you're only doing that, you might as well be on the bench, Mark. Do you think?
Yeah, well, if you're going to do that, you might as well bring him on in the second half when they're knackered.
Yeah.
You bring some fresh pace to the game. There's no point in knackering him out for 45 minutes and then taking him off and hoping he's all right for Thursday. If you're not gonna start him and play him, you know he's got to come on for 20 minutes just to get a little bit of match sharpness back.
So like Mick's agreeing with you there on one point, needs match fitness, but he's agreeing with Chris that he should start. So I don't know. It's a tough one, lads, isn't it? It's a tough one. I'm glad I'm not in Brendan Rodgers' seat because I think I'd have been out of a job by now if I was. Right then, Mark. I shall speak to you later, pal. Cheers for joining.
Right,
cheers, mate.
Thank you. Nice to
oh,
see you.
Mark.
Yes.
What's it like in Norwich now? They've gone down.
I don't go out.
Oh, you don't go out. I just realised I'm talking to 2 relegation living people here. One lives in Norwich, one lives in Peterborough. Both clubs have gone down.
I think they knew the writing was on the wall last September. Norwich.
Oh, blimey. Blimey. All right then, Mark.
Same with Peterborough.
I shall speak to you later, pal. Cheers for joining.
Right,
thank you.
See ya.
Cheers, mate. Thanks a lot.
I'm also
Chris?
probably the only person in Peterborough that actually put a bet on Peterborough getting relegated.
Oh,
So,
God.
And won.
God. And won. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you go and spend your money out tonight, Chris, and tell everyone how you won it.
Too right.
All right, Chris. Cheers for joining us, pal. Thanks a lot.
No worries.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Well, there it is. My first show in 3 weeks. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's nice to be back. Just remember, please like and share this video. It'd be much appreciated. And don't forget, 9:30 every Sunday morning for the next 7 months. It'd be great to see you. Hashtag has gone for a 2-1. Cheers for seeing you. I think Vardy will come on for that. Yes, Hayden. If Vardy is fit, there's no way should let. If Vardy is fit, there is no way that he's letting Rodgers bench him. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, but I don't think he'll start though. Yeah, Andrews. Yeah, I think he'll be on the bench. Nice. Yes, cheers, Maz. Thank you. Right, I've got to go. Short and sweet today, half hour, just over half hour, because I've got to go work. We're open. Anyone in Alcúdia, come and see us. Come and see us at the Fox's Arms in Alcúdia. You'll love it. You'll absolutely love it. Loads of food, loads of beer, loads of football. Much appreciated if you can come and join us. I'll be absolutely over the moon. Everyone's welcome, not just Leicester fans. Everyone's welcome. We've seen a lot of you. So it's ciao, ciao, adios, goodbye. Top of the morning to you. Come on, you Foxes.
Thanks for watching Leicester Fan TV. Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everards, Pukka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Riders, Hollogram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, Hope Against Cancer, and Newby Co estate agents. Make sure to follow us on all of our social channels at Leicester Fan TV. Visit our website, leicesterfantv.com.